Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, stepping up now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Eduardo Nunez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And that pitch catches the inside corner. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Behind 0-2 now. Tanaka is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Now the pitch.
Moreland
looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tanaka gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Drilled right back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Leading off for the Yankees, shortstop, Didi.
First pitch on its way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Pulled toward right center field. Nunez is calling for it. 1 down. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 3 base hits and 17 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Chopped toward the second baseman. Nunez gloves it on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive. Still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and the inning is over. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, J.D.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Walker is under it. One away. Rafael Devers the next to bat. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's a .333 hitter. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Devers is 21 years of age. He's in his third season as a major league player. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gregorius has a play. 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts.
Right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
Ball 2.
Two and one now to Mookie. Tanaka's ready. Here's the 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. At the plate, Neil Walker, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
First baseman, Neil
First
Walker.
pitch of the at-bat. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Brett Gardner now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Full count, 3-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time. And here's Brock Holt now in pass. meetings with Tanaka. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats.
Oh.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a strike. Holt, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Brock Holt is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way.
Eduardo Nunez.
Sliders in for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready for another chance. Number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. And there's 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. The 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gardner is there. 2 gone. Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Martinez.
Lays off 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Gregorius can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. On the ground to the right side. Nunez scoops it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Ball 2. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Two pitch is fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers.
Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman, Rafael.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. He drew a walk his first time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team, They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Mookie Betts becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Here's Neil Walker. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
First baseman, Neil Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Neil Walker goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. Ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Here's Brett Gardner now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Andujar, base runner at first with 1 out. In there, 1-1. It's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there is now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Now batting, number 25.
Digging in to try it again, number 25. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And he takes ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right side. Moreland is there. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brock Holt.
The shortstop, Brock Holt.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Up next for the Red Sox.
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Sliders in for a strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Runner goes for second. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Swihart stands second with tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Tanaka pauses. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to third. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Didi Gregorius, 0 for 2 for him to this point. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up there.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Now a snap throw to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A throw behind the runner at second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A little bouncer.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Digging in once again, Neil Walker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. On the ground left side. That's a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Sanchez, the runner at third. Hicks at second. Walker on at first with 2 down. 2-0 now. Way out in front.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he's got it. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 1-0. Misses down below the knees. Now the 2-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Tanaka sets his sights. Here it is on 1-0. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. 1-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner will start us off in the 8th. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
To 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 25. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Smoke toward third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. Here's big Aaron Judd. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
2 balls and a strike now. Right on the corner, 2-2. The 2-2. And he's got another one. 50. Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Here's Jackie Bradley now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Brock Holt now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Popped him up. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. Giancarlo Stanton Carson Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He went down on strikes last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Throw to first will take care of him. Scored at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Struck him out, so it remains. Striding in for Boston, Blake Swihart. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Ground ball left side. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. So the Red Sox
now batting, second baseman, Eduardo. Your attention, please.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 0-1, here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
The 1-2. Runners on the move for second. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Previous history.
Moreland.
Aroldis Chapman takes over. On the mound now, Hanley Ramirez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And that misses for ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw will be in time as they'll wind up stranding the possible tying run at third base. And this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. The save goes to Aroldis Chapman. Loss goes to Chris Sale. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Our paid attendance at Fenway Park this afternoon, 36,298. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.
First pitch moments away in Cleveland. It's the Rays and the Indians. Next. We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too, 94 to 96. And he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now the Indians will have to deal with a real threat to run from the get-go.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
In now, Denard Span. Fouled off. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Throw over to the bag, and the throw's in fact dropped. The 1-1. Pitch out, nothing doing. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first two guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Here's Carlos Gomez. Missed with a slider. First and second here with nobody out. A ball and a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Naquin has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got a 3-for-5 line. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Up next for the Rays, Daniel Robertson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Sinker's low but called for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Span rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rays lead it 2-0. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's gone 3 for 11. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Popped him up. Ramos shading to his right. He's got it one away. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion, Edwing, as they call him. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Ball and no strikes. The count to Jose Ramirez. This one is launched. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the Indians have come back to tie it at 2.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Here's Michael Brantley, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Head-to-head against Chris Archer, just a 1 for 9. 2-0 to Brantley.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Edwin Encarnacion now looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Again, another foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back to Progressive Field after this. So striding forward now, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Wilson Ramos.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on Dave. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brad Miller. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's Echeverria now. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Zimmer. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Max Scherzer, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
So striding in, Michael Conforto. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Past battles with Scherzer, he's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in the switch hitter as Asdrubal Cabrera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Cespedes leads off first with one away. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Down and away, ball 1. Scherzer comes set, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Two out with the man at first. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy, throws 89 to 93 mile an hour sliders. That's right, sliders. His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Career numbers versus Syndergaard, just a 1 for 9. Now here's the pitch. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Syndergaard, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Striding in now for the Nats, Howie Kendrick. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball swung on and hit foul off to the right for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big leagues.
Harper.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He has a 3-for-12 line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Zimmerman, 33 years old. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.